the $1,000,000 question tonight. Oh my gosh, it's so cold up here. I turned the air down earlier because I was cleaning out my closet. It's on 66. I was pure tea sweating. But look how good it looks. Ta-da! I need a bigger closet. I know there are people in North Korea that do not have closets, but mine is not big enough. Let's see if it's cold outside. So tonight, it feels good outside. It's just so freaking freezing in here. Where's my ladder? Tonight, I was sitting thinking about, I read this really good post by the stay-at-home mom. It's like the 21st century SAHM. She's great on Facebook. And she was talking about how you go from being like, you work and you do whatever, and then you become a mom. And for some of us, we become moms and we don't work, right? We like take a break. And
what did I do?
why don't you go on upstairs? Because it's about bedtime.
No, it's not. It's 8 o'clock.
Well, I want to sit in here.
You have an office.
I don't want to sit in my office.
Why?
Because I get tax write-offs for this living room and I want to use it.
Can you sit right there?
No, you sit in there.
I sit in there and then you get mad at me. You're like, you knew I was going to sit in there.
So you're just relegated to nothingness. You're just being bossed by 14-year-olds. That's where you are in your life. Why are there ants in here? Golly Moses. You know why there are ants in here? Because somebody had Starburst under the lamp.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't eat that.
And there was a full-on gigantic dead bunny in the guest room behind the dresser. And it had pooped back there, which means that somebody scared it and it died back there. The cats. So anyway, I had this period of time when I finished my PhD, when I was pregnant with my second son. It was on my first son's first birthday. I'm waiting for my caregiver to bring Amos back from the fair. They went back to the fair tonight. I went to the fair yesterday. I can only do the fair so much. And worked as a researcher, but really once I finished my PhD, I kind of was like, ding, 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 done. I'm raising children. Then I had that wonderful specimen of a daughter in there. And for 10 years, yes, she got her phone back. For 10 years, I mommed, you know. I didn't get paid, but I mommed.
It was not 10 years.
What do you know about anything?
It was like 6 years.
It was 10 years. Thomas was 10 when I started blogging. Or 9.5. Anyway, and when I started doing this business, I wasn't even, I wasn't doing it to make money. You know, I just thought, well, I'm just going to do this to, I don't know, just because I'm dying over here and I need to do something to save myself. There was a dead bunny in your house? Yes. Of course there was a dead bunny in my house. What do you think? Yes, a dead bunny.
My cracker.
There's my cracker. Oh, yeah. Eavesdropping. Yeah, that's her middle name. Blair Eavesdropper Wood. And anyway, so I wasn't doing this to make money, but now I do. And I get asked a lot of times, is that actually your job? Like, that's what you do. Adrian. What?
What time are Amish's swim lessons tomorrow?
He doesn't have swimming tomorrow. He has it on Monday.
Then why is he dropping me off tomorrow?
Because he's going with me to the Y to take you to swim lessons. We're going to leave early. How did you find the bunny? Well, I smelled it. Did not smell good. Y'all get so distracted. Like the phone and the bunnies, you just can't move on. That's not what we're talking about. That's for subscriber videos. Yeah, see, the subscribers feel a need to ask questions because all we do on subscriber videos are have conversations and chit, chat, 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 me answering questions, talky, talky, talky. This is not a subscriber video. This is big video. This is serious business. This is like David Muir meets Oprah / Sally Jesse Raphael and Davy Crockett. And this real good sweatshirt I got on eBay. I didn't go to Princeton. But, oh, I love a good old Ivy sweatshirt. I went to Meredith. But the colors are so good. Anyway, so I get asked, do you work? And I'm like, yeah. I mean, every week I get asked this. Yeah, I work. And I had one woman who, I said, yeah, I mean, I get paid like I really work. And she said, you don't work. And I was like, well, don't read the comments. Oh, turn off the comments. But then I might be missing something. I said, I get paid. And she said, just because you get paid doesn't mean it's work. Well, you want to talk about an interesting discussion. You could really go down a rabbit hole. Pardon my, what's that called? Something ironic. So think of like people that sell sex. I bet they call it work. So I started thinking about what does somebody do that's not work and they get paid for? I couldn't find anything. People that paint, they love it and enjoy it, but they would call it work. People that make those Lego videos on YouTube that Amos likes to watch, work. People that arrange flowers, work. People that cook and enjoy it, work. I would love to have a job like yours. I spent my life raising my 3 boys and other people's kids, and now I'm 81. My husband died too old to do much, but I can still talk to people. Oh, Pamela, I love that. You know what you need to do, Pamela? You need to get your little fanny out to the school and read with the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd graders. Because your public school needs you. Bad analogy. Kiss my grits. Pardon my pun. Thank you, Jan. That's what I was looking for. No, I just think it's an interesting topic. I think it's an interesting topic. They need to subscribe and find out how much you work. But how is it that I sit and do these videos and this is work? So you might think that's not work. She hasn't had a shower. She has on a coonskin cap from the gas station, and she's sitting in her living room arguing with her teenager. What makes that work? Well, what makes it work is that I could be watching Dateline. I could be out exercising, but instead I was like thinking about, what am I going to talk about tonight on my video? Being a mother, that's work. Well, that's the truth. There, Adri Crockett. So interesting, isn't it? And what made me think of it was this guy. He's a music guy. And so he is a musician and he's trying to push her. And so we were talking about social media and how if you're a musician, similar to a blogger, how do you get noticed and seen? And he said with musicians, it used to be if you were just a great singer, you got a record. But now it's more about how many follows the musician has to get picked up. He was like, so you could get a record deal more easily than my person could. La 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 la. I don't think so. If you love your job and get paid for it, is that work? Yes, I think it is. Because if it weren't, you would be sitting around not doing it, right? What you're doing now is vlogging. Thank you, Holly. I'm vlogging. Vlog seems such a weird word, doesn't it? I've been cutting hair for 45 years and haven't worked a day in my life because I love what I do. Every day is a girl's party. But Lynn, don't you get paid? See, I call getting paid work. Right? Work. Now, is it work, Rachel just said, to be an advocate? Yes. They don't allow volunteers working in our schools. What was that neat thumb that just came up in a big bubble? What, Patricia? You've got to send me a message about that. I have never heard of schools not having volunteers. Ever. Where do you live? Patricia, please send me a message. Flogging. Yeah. I flog. Yeah, that'd be awesome. We have to fill out a lot of paperwork. Well, we do. Oh, shoot. Y'all just reminded me I missed the volunteer training. Doggone it. It wasn't on my calendar. It was yesterday morning. Crap. You go and get your criminal record checked. I missed it all. Now they're not going to let me volunteer either. You don't get paid to do a hobby. You get paid to work. So I think you're right. Yeah, then it'd be a hobby. So would I be doing this if I didn't make any money? Well, I might sometimes. But I definitely, like on a Saturday when I feel like just wallowing and drinking my coffee and watching TV, and I know that my subscribers are waiting for me, I get on a video, right? And you don't do that. I enjoy it. But I do it because I have committed to doing it. A job is a commitment. And I think that's the thing about volunteering that's interesting. Volunteering is an unpaid job. And so what you'll see is women that maybe aren't working and they do a lot of volunteering. Well, then they get burned out because they're like, I'm doing all this work, but I'm not getting paid. So I could be helping my family. Are you going to watch the debate tonight? I didn't know there was one. Is it between Biden's dog and the Secret Service man? Oh, yeah. Or is it about Trump and his 95,000 square foot apartment that ended up being 11,000 square feet? I wish I could ask the questions for, actually, if they let me do that, I would not call it work and I wouldn't need to get paid. What if I could come up with the questions for a presidential debate? I would just like to talk about why your dogs bite people, President Biden. It concerns me because, you know, they say a dog reflects its owner. And Trump, we all know you have little teensy syndrome. What is the deal with having to exaggerate everything? Aren't you just enough? So weird. The thumb thing is connected to the iPhone. Well, there ain't any iPhone 17. I've got the new iPhone, and it's not a 17. I got it because I heard the camera was better. I can't tell. Oh, no, we're not going to start these arguing about the presidents. That's what we like to do. Does Facebook send you a 1099? Yes, they do send me a 1099. They've had the wrong social security number, so they might be sending somebody else a 1099. That poor person's going to get attacked. But I mean, it's not my fault. I didn't give them the wrong social security number. Oh, yeah. Oh, look, now somebody's trying to bring up that Bush's dog bit somebody too. Oh, yeah. It's the latest iPhone update. Oh. Well, our cats bite. Maybe one of them. But the dog doesn't bite. She barks, though. Woo-wee, she barks. It's like Cujo. They say the camera is better. It certainly doesn't look better tonight. I look kind of like I'm by a fireplace. And it just did the bubble for your thumbs up. Where do you even do a thumbs up? Let's see. I don't even know how to do a thumbs up. It's not working. it was raining. My husband's gone to play tennis. They were playing pickleball out in the street. I made dinner. I didn't burn myself up. How is Russell's app going? What app? Bush's vice president shot someone? Really? I missed that memo. All I know is that when I was in high school, I had this teacher named Miss Ellis. Lynn Ellis, if you're out there. I loved her. She taught me at Salem. And if you went to Bill Clinton's presidential rally in Winston, you got extra credit. And I remember I was like, I don't think this is fair for people that are Republicans. And she looked at me like I had lost my mind. But I went because I needed that extra credit. It was in U.S. history. And I really struggled to get a B. Back then, B's were 85s to 93s. I mean, people today have it way easy. A 90 to 180. I mean, my whole life was filled with 84s. I would have been a solid B student. And you never got an A. I mean, how could you get an A? The college applications. Ugh. Well, my oldest son was supposed to meet with his college advisor today. And I have not heard from him. So I have to do the old bait and switch, which is when you text your child, don't tell this, you text your child something that you know they'll answer, like, what should I text today? Do you want to go to the Caribbean after Christmas? And then they text right back, yes. And then you're like, ding, 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 let's talk about it on the phone. And then, hello. In fact, I wish I had. Blair, bring me your phone. Because I said so. Let's see if it works. And then they answer. We're going to try it. Do you have the iPhone 15? Yeah. Oh, the darn ants. Where are these ants coming from? It's all this candy. Ugh, gross. What's the code? What? Because I'm using the phone.
I'll type it in. Here.
Thanks. It's Mom. Do you want to go to Caribbean week after Christmas?
Can you help me move my dresser when you're done?
We are not moving furniture
What are you
tonight.
doing?
I'm just seeing if Thomas is around. Why was he texting you? I knew it. What's that? What is he doing? Watching TV on a porch?
Why are you telling them all about my phone?
I'm not telling them about your phone.
Yes, you are.
I am not.
I'm reading the comments. I see it.
What did I say? He didn't answer. That means he's not there. Y'all are asking about the darn phone and now she knows. Darn it. I'm supposed to get permission before I talk about my children on Facebook and you're screwing it up for me. Well, he didn't answer. Let's call him.
What's up, Blair?
It's your mother.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
It's here, my dad.
How was the meeting with the college advisor?
Oh, it was good.
Did he read your essays?
Yeah. Senior op.
What?
No, I was talking to Emre. Yeah, he said he liked my main one, and then he said the one about Amos was, like, mainly good. And then he said I should change the one about going from public schools to private schools.
Oh, why?
Because he says that it's too broad.
Oh, I like that one. Wasn't that for state?
What do you mean not for state?
No, wasn't that for NC State?
Yeah.
What are you going to write about what you're going to do when you're a grown-up?
Well, it says it doesn't. The question isn't exactly that. The question is like,
What do you want to study?
what is something I'm passionate about?
Oh, what are you passionate about?
Then I'm going to talk about econ class because I really like it.
Huh. Did y'all get a new ping pong table?
Yeah.
I saw you had ordered ping pong balls on my Amazon account.
Oh yeah, I just did.
Mm-hmm. Is there a reason I'm buying the ping pong balls?
Well, they're for Russell, so.
For Russell.
Mm-hmm.
Russell.
Yeah.
I think Mr. Spears was afraid not to have that ping pong table when I got there.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
Why is that?
Because I told him I was going to buy one. Russell and I were going to do a GoFundMe. Hold on, I'm going to get your sister so she can speak to you.
Okay. A lot. It carries over a lot.
Hey, guess who got their report card?
Who?
Amos.
What did he get?
He got an 85 in reading, and he got a 92 in... Thomas wants to talk to you. 92 in math, and a 95 in science.
What did he do?
He's been doing his third grade work. Isn't that something?
Really?
Yeah. Are you talking to him? He wants to talk to you.
Hey, Thomas.
No, I'm done. He wants to talk to you.
Nothing. Good.
She's trying to be mad at me and she can't when he's on. I know, right? Amos, that's exactly what I said when Amos got his report card. I was like, are these real grades or are they just like pretend grades? His teacher was like, no, they're real, except for the math. He's been doing first and second grade math. I'm so pleased. He is a nice kid. Well, he at least met with the advisor. He's going to talk about econ. Is that going to be a good essay? Nobody asked me. Anyway, that's my other job, my non-paying mother job, which is way, way, way more work than the paying job. Parenting is not for sissies. You know, you think, I'm going to have a baby, and you're worried about what kind of stroller you're going to get, and the car seat, and the high chair, and should you do something with the cord blood, and what's your birth plan going to be? Throw all that crap out the window. No. What you need to be thinking about is teenagers. Pure teenagers who are like strangers that expect you to pay for them to live. That's what they are. I have 3 of them. Yep. I mean, think how much money I would have if I wasn't paying for 3 phones, 3 extra people's clothes. I don't even like the clothes, and we have to buy the clothes. The health insurance, the medicine, the food. I mean, 3 extra people, like 3 strangers. It's crazy. Wait till you have to take care of an elderly parent. I mean, I might not make it. No. I'm in survival. I'm surviving. That's what I do. So if you want to be a subscriber, go to the optometrist and get your glasses adjusted. Well, Carolyn, I like to adjust them because it gives somebody something to complain about. See? And it's not easy to go to the optometrist when you have an Amos around, because then you go in there and he touches all the pairs of glasses. So normal things for most people are difficult when you have a child with a disability, because you can't just run out and do something. Everything is hard, including going to the optometrist. True. Oh, yeah. See y'all later. Subscribers, see you in the morning. Ooh, tomorrow at 10 a.m. on my page, on the big page, we are going to have a video do you want to see what an old house in Edenton looks like? A very nice old house in Edenton that is also for sale. It is a chance to get deep in the historic district in Edenton tomorrow, 10 a.m. on my page. My friend Mary Scott is selling this not quite $1 million house, and it is looking for its newest owner. And I am going to be sharing it with my people because I just thought that's kind of fun. Anyway, a lot of people hadn't been in a 200-year-old house. So tomorrow's your chance, 10 a.m. Carry on. How do you unsubscribe or subscribe? Well, to subscribe, you click the button. To unsubscribe, me not tell you.